Hello, this is Daniel Lee, OGT. I am the founder of Custom Creator, and that is the manager over there, my partner in crime, my brother, and my best friend, OGL. And it seems funny to me, or that we found a profound connection, not only in us meeting in the bands Tool and Epica, which seems to be no connection there, but lyric-wise, is so similar that, well, I mean, I've never seen another band that I think is as esoteric and sings about nature and creation and the fundamental principles of reality more than Tool until Epica's lyrics, Canvas of Life in particular. I've done a double reaction to that one. And I know Simone says it's about the birth of what? Of who?
It was basically about her aunt passing away around the same time as her son was being born. So the ending of one life and the beginning of another. So the cycle. The perfect circle, if you will.
So, like the House of the Rising Sun. The sun being born in your son's house. It's all esoteric lyrics, and I like that. I used that in one of my videos at the end. I was like, "Paint your canvas of life, baby." I didn't have to quote Tool. Epica. I had a profound moment in the cemetery after being hypoxic and coming back to literally feeling your life force come back to you. It's a scary yet profound thing, because in that moment of reflection, and I was actually at a cemetery, so, among the dead. So it was rather profound. It's on the channel. I don't remember what the name of it is, but either way, I'm ready to check out Epica.
So we're reacting to Design Your Universe. This is from the album with the same name, released in 2009. This is the first album for Arian and Isaac Delahaye. I can't pronounce his last name.
Delahaye.
Isaac D. Delahaye. That also sounds right. This is one of the band's favorite albums. And the song and the underlying concept of the album is based in quantum physics, about us being connected on a subatomic level and how one's thoughts can influence matter.
Carol ain't going to do the TV. Right, let's do it. First of all, great use of harmonics, and that sounds like a strings of some kind of cello or in the background. It's a wicked sound. But is Simone on the sidelines, like taking pictures?
It looks like she's either taking a selfie or shooting the crowd. Maybe she's checking her likes.
Man. Oh, Joe Rogan Maynard was there talking about narcissistic artists and how they get too caught up in themselves, and Maynard's digging his pocket, and Joe's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Checking my likes."
Keeping that Tool Epica connection going. But yeah, I always love the intro to the song. It's a really nice gradual build.
Ah, man. And I've always said
a lot of hair.
But people, of course, Nightwish and Epica are going to be compared in some way. And I always said that I thought Nightwish when they had all their members, were better instrumental wise, a little bit, but I think Epica's lyrics are far and beyond Nightwish's lyrics. I mean, I'm sorry, come at me if you will, but the lyrics for Epica are. I mean, two most of the songs are great, but as far as like being profound and about, basically all Nightwish songs are about two miles not getting a woman. I mean, they're cool, don't get me wrong, but I won't say simplistic, but the subject matter is fairly tight-nipped, where Epica is expansion of consciousness lyrics and exploring your inner self and the universe and inside and out. And it's almost like Bill Hicks' comedy was very profound. So, yeah, let's get back into it. Man, those harmonics sound good. Sounds like a snake charmer.
Yeah, that's like that sort of a flute sound.
I love that. That almost sounds like that noise in Fear Inoculum. So this has been spliced together from several concerts.
Yes.
Obviously, she didn't change clothes that damn fast.
And it instantly, well, your thoughts can influence matter. Apparently, she's learned the secret. But
I just haven't taken her clothes off before, but no, I didn't change them that quick. Now, you thought she influenced matter. I like that. I think she's pretty damn good at that hair whip too. I mean, and I made a video of who has the best hair whip, and it was a comparison with Florrie Hanson and not so long, Lane Staley. And if she is the queen of metal, Lane Staley is definitely the king of grunge. And they're both very enigmatic front men and women, I guess. And
front people,
it's
individuals.
It's worth checking out because they're both badass.
Yeah.
I don't think they've ever been really referenced together. So, but Simone, and I think Epica all do it together sometimes, don't they?
I remember, like, especially like in their younger days with the earlier lineup, they would do a thing where they'd like line up on stage and they would do the simultaneous windmill.
Yeah.
It's very cool to see live.
If they had Impu, is that his name?
Yes.
If he would just play Mark. Excuse me, sorry, I guess that was my karma. Yeah!
What life can we do?
so who is singing with Simone in that I don't know what you call it, like that?
I guess
chant,
what would be
really.
the choral bit. So
Yeah.
this video is spliced together from various concerts. The audio is from the album version of the song. So this is not
it's
an
hard
actual.
up, double or
It's
triple.
yeah. Now when they did the retrospect concert, they had a whole actual choir behind to provide backup. I know in the studio they will have some other singers to help fill out that choir, but yeah, there are some overdubs. I don't think Simone likes to overdub her voice a whole lot, and I don't know why, because to me more Simone is always a good thing. But yeah, I mean sometimes like some singers don't harmonize with themselves particularly well. I don't know, like I've never heard Simone sound anything but amazing. But yeah, so it's
What would Simone and Vanessa Amorosi be like?
yeah. Oh yeah, wow. But so it's a combination of Simone multi-track and some other additional singers. So yeah, I mean it's a nice combination. But Epica is so good live. I do wish it was an actual live track. The
I thought
retrospect
it was,
version of this is really good.
In fact, we've done this before when to do an Epica song when it was a spliced video. I
Yeah,
forget which one it was.
I don't remember. Yeah, I remember
Seems to
seeing a video
happen
like that too.
quite a bit, or not
Yeah.
2 times, but I mean,
Yeah.
so that's great. That'd be a great thumbnail.
Yeah, yeah.
That bass sounds so good.
Mm-hmm.
Love that part. I think Simone don't get enough credit for how expressive she is. With eye contact. I mean, I know this is spliced together videos, and the lady looks very young here.
Oh my God, yeah.
He's much more seasoned as far as his looks. In the what the hell are the staircase videos? What is?
I think there's a place called the Orchard.
Orchard.
It's like a
That's
music
right.
store. Yeah. Well, they're doing a live performance, and I would love for them to come to a place around here, but we really don't have music stores here in Albany anymore.
You met all of them but Simone, right?
Yep, the original lineup. I met all day, shook hands with the entire original lineup except for Simone. That
What is the deal with no band keeping? It's still the only band on damn earth that stays with the original lineup.
I am going to say this though. Like I think Isaac and Arian and Rob, who comes in a little bit later, I definitely think they energized the band because like their output after that really picked up a notch. So real quick, guys, for those of you that are not particularly versed in the history of metal, the style of metal where you have a beautiful female voice and a grunting dude is called Beauty and the Beast. It's been done like song for song since the late '80s. Celtic Frost, Paradise Lost, The Gathering have done it. A band called Theater of Tragedy was the first one to ever make this the center point of their sound. I think that Epica does it better than anybody, mainly because like the beauty part of Beauty and the Beast is it doesn't get any more beautiful than that. She just has. You mentioned how expressive she is. She's definitely a metal Disney princess, but she just has this absurdly beautiful sound to her voice. So, like when they do something like go from a really heavy segment to a lighter, like more sparsely orchestrated bit, her voice makes that transition hit so much harder just because there's so much, it feels so tranquil and so warm when she starts singing. And I like how, so when she's singing, it's a very smooth lines, like legato. When his grunts come in, it's very choppy and very percussive. But then, like I guess the chorus of the song is a combination of those two elements. It is a choppy melody, but it's sung by Simone and the chorus behind her. So they combine. I think Epica combines harshness with beauty better than any band out there. Yeah, they specialize in that form of songwriting. So I mean, they can do straight up almost death metal type stuff. They can do almost orchestral ballads. They can do everything in between. But where they excel is when they combine those things.
Transmutation.
Yep, exactly. Musical alchemy, a perfect union of contrary things, if you will.
That's the book man wrote. Oh, look, I remember.
It's a massive hair.
I meant to talk about her pageantry. I watched a few interviews with her. One was at the, hell, I forgot what that death metal damn concert was, but Hellfest or something like that. Or I'm saying that wrong. I think Elizabeth then went to, what was
Bloodstock?
Bloodstock, that's it, yeah.
Okay.
And they talked to Simone. She talked about how she's into fashion and designs her own clothes and is into the pageantry of it. Like, and she's been into that shit. She was a little girl, and I think she met up with Mark pretty young, right? Like 15 years old, something like that.
Yeah, they were friends from school, I think. Kind of like Nightwish in a sense. Yeah.
Right.
They
And
were
Mark also was in a band with Floor, right?
Floor. Yeah, after Forever. He formed Epica after he was ousted from that band. Yeah.
So it was actually essentially before the future, but it was called After Forever.
Right.
Is that
I
time
also like the
travel?
fact that Mark has introduced the metal world to both Floor Jansen and Simone Simmons. So for that alone,
Yeah,
thank you, sir.
he's the Dr. Dre of symphonic metal.
I was hoping I was trying to set you up for that one.
I love that. I mean, Dre brought all the greats in.
The
So
900.
and you know, I love Mark's musicianship and his songwriting, of course. I'm not a big fan of his. I mean, not even just the harsh vocals. It's like there's no like bravado. It's just always the same grunt. Like that's a good word for it. A grunt. I like the contrast, but I don't think Simone needs any of that. Any kind of musical toppings on her Sunday. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's she's the whole kit and caboodle, as my mom used to say.
Well, she was on the short list of singers to replace Tarja when the Nightwish first split up. So that actually would have been interesting.
Yeah, I think that worked out good. Has Simone and Tori ever sang together?
I'm pretty sure they have. Yeah, I'm trying to think what song it was. Because I mean, Tarja was essentially who got Simone into singing classical type singing. She was originally sang like she took lessons to sing pop. So and then it was Nightwish that got her into singing more of a classical style. So
So
yeah,
Simone would have been the Taylor Swift,
yes,
but better.
just much hotter and more
Taylor
talented
Swift.
and.
Quick story. What Fear Inoculum came out in 2019, which is relevant because the last band to ever go #1 in the world in rock and roll is Tool, and it's the first time it had been done since Iron Maiden in 2011. So you know, props to Iron Maiden and Tool for showing that rock and roll can rule the world.
Old guard showing the kids how it's done. I love it.
Yeah, they were both old as hell when they done. I mean,
Yeah. Yep.
Maynard just turned 60, Danny's 62, and Justin's 58, and Adams right around 59, 60. So, I mean, they're essentially about to get their damn senior citizen discount their cups at Hardee's. So,
Yeah.
the coffee at Hardee's. And headlined the music festival last year, and just with their #1 album, toured for 5 straight years. Me and OGL went to it. So
Not all 5 years. We went to one show, but it was awesome.
yeah. It was really good, and lyrically, these bands remind me of each other. I'm so surprised no one's ever put that together, but they haven't. Like in Tool chat rooms, most people don't know nothing about symphonic metal, but Maynard essentially sings symphonic. I mean, or operatic anyway. I don't know about symphonic, but I think that essentially what that means. Like operatic metal is symphonic metal.
I mean, like, symphonic usually refers to a style of music. Operatic usually refers to a style of singing. So,
But don't like Flora and Simone and Taria all sing like operatic?
yeah.
So why is it not the same?
Yeah, it's the classic metal subgenre splitting of hairs. It's, I guess you could say operatic vocals are a staple of symphonic metal.
I'm just trying to understand, right? I mean,
Yeah.
it seems like it should be called operatic metal to me.
I have no
What the hell
problem with
does
that.
symphonic even mean?
Yeah, it used to be presence
Symphony
of a
orchestra, right? I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same damn thing. I'm just trying to be funny. Probably pissing people off. It's okay. I'm a Tool fan. I do that shit. But no, I respect this genre. It's obviously brought this section of the world, like Norway and basically the Dutch, Finnish,
Yep.
Norwegian
Yep.
part of the world, and they deserve it. So, shout out.
Sitting in the water there in the Netherlands.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it's, well, waters run deep and they all connect, so
Yeah.
we're on islands. Love that.
With
That
a
riff.
weakness can't be fake. Show us now we have a sense.
Love that whisper. So much emotion. They're all good with that hair whip. I would say the best single hair flip in metal, period, is Jerry Cantrell. It's the one to put behind, but Jerry Cantrell is the best, man. He's got the best single hair flip ever. Male or female. I just,
Yeah.
Jerry's good at it.
I feel bad for Cohen, the keyboardist, who I couldn't see here for some reason. I don't know. Not quite sure when these things were taken from, but he since shaved his head, so he can't participate in the windmill anymore. So I relate to that poor fella. So maybe he had the best hair flip of all because he flipped his hair right off his head. But but yeah, it's just Epica is always awesome. 9 minutes, never a dull moment. Epica lives up to their name. They do these long epic tracks really, really well. I like the idea that
Epica.
yeah, I like the idea that some of the lyrics that Mark sang with his death grunt were things like so many people are full of hate. It's like, okay, I get that. It's negative. You want the monster voice for that. But then he ends with life can be beautiful. And that's kind of profound that like the seemingly monstrous voice is telling you something, positive and uplifting. And that's essentially Epica in a nutshell. It's an angel and a demon taking you through the intricacies of life and the cosmos. It's always quite a journey. And I do realize we've mentioned Tool a lot. If you Epicans, if you're not familiar with Tool, okay, listen. If you like long songs and you like the similar kind of lyrical content and you like a lot of transitions and a lot of contrast, definitely give Tool a shot. I think you might be surprised. So, but yeah, always love visiting some Epica. So thank you for having me on for this, my friend.
Yeah, man. And yeah, I know, we talked a lot, period. Or I did for sure, but I guess I was just in that mood. I mean, I'm in my kitchen because I'm rearranging the whole studio. It's under construction right now. So I'm essentially gonna have two backdrops. I can just flip my desk around and you know, have a little variety, a little contrast, if you will. So another
Right,
cool
it's
band to
like-
check out. But it's not harsh vocals, but where a girl drummer and a male singer interplay is Skillet. Skillet was
Skillet,
a really
yeah.
good band, and Skillet was a great band. I love that band. I don't know what happened to them, but check them out. It's a good band. And we just listened to Tantric, which was I went to that concert. It's a good band. So, I just like good music. So, thank you for being here, and sorry I ran my mouth so much, but I was very much ready to return to harder Epica. I know I've done a lot of the more acoustic and basically markless Epica, which the fan base itself says there are two Epicas basically in the fan base. I mean, when Simone sings without Mario and Mark's there, so it's not just me.
Yeah, it's not nearly as divided as, say, the Nightwish Army.
And I
or,
don't think it's
like,
divided. They just
one-
said
yeah,
there's
one,
like
but
two.
yeah, there are like one
Oh,
the
yeah, Nightwish is very divided. That blows my
Yeah.
mind how a band
Yeah,
can
it
be
is
so
very, very
popular
strange.
and have such the whole country on their side, but yet so divided because of two singers. When it was a peaceful thing. I mean,
Yeah.
and Floor and Tar are friends. I mean,
And like no one wants to get past that more than the band. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So,
it's got,
yeah.
I mean, for a fan base to be that way, it's hard on the musicians. That
Yes.
it makes it
100%.
uncomfortable for them. It has to.
Yeah. So thank you for being open-minded, Epicans. We hope you enjoyed this reaction. I always love listening to Epica. So happy that Danny has enjoyed them as well. Again, it's kind of cool how our two favorite bands have such similarities. And yeah, music is your best support group, and Epica is a pretty solid therapy session. So I'd sit on Simone's couch any day.
Mental health is real, so try to get past the bad days and design your own universe in the way you want.
Oh yeah,
So paint your canvas of life. Much love.
well said, my friend.
Like it's a drug.